What up you schmucks? Now FaZe Connect is a VTuber agency that holds a special place in my heart. But, as of February 2026, their actions have been very questionable. So for context, FaZe Connect used to be a very well-respected VTuber agency. This company was known for allowing its talents to embrace freedom of speech, which is why many of its talents are loved for their unfiltered personalities and sense of humor. That was until February 2026, where they decided to set themselves on fire. So this story begins with Minecraft of all things. They released a DLC that included political themes. This sparked a lot of controversy, to the point where they locked the comments section. One of the talents from FaZe Connect, Jelly, voiced her opinions on how she didn't like the idea of having politics in a block game. Some people got offended by Jelly's tweets, which led to FaZe Connect passive-aggressively calling out Jelly for her take. They had Jelly delete her tweet. They apologized to the people who got offended by Jelly's take, and said that they don't tolerate racism, hatred, or bigotry in their community. Many people saw this statement and were upset at FaZe Connect for multiple reasons. This company punished their own talent for having a generic opinion about not wanting politics in their games. 2. FaZe Connect tried to appeal to crybabies on Twitter who don't watch or care about FaZe Connect talents. But the biggest reason people are upset is the hypocrisy of this post. FaZe Connect has another talent by the name of Clara. On her personal Instagram account, she was glorifying the death of Charlie Kirk back when he was assassinated, which contradicts FaZe Connect's statement on not tolerating hatred and bigotry, making Jelly's punishment unjustified. Many people didn't like the fact that Jelly was punished when Clara wasn't. This news eventually reached Asmongold, one of the biggest streamers in the world, to call out FaZe Connect for not punishing Clara for endorsing hatred and violence. A few hours later, FaZe Connect issues a statement that Clara will be leaving the company. This was posted on the same day as the Jelly statement. Clara did specify that the graduation announcement was planned since November, but didn't happen sooner because she didn't want to steal the spotlight from one of her other co-workers that was also leaving the company. Whether you believe it or not is up to you, but honestly, it didn't mean anything because the timing of this post was so bad that it ultimately butt-fucked the company's reputation even further. Of all days to announce Clara's graduation, it just happened to be right after Asmongold called out FaZe Connect. Afterwards, all the FaZe Connect talents unfollowed Asmongold on Twitter, allegedly due to management's control, because Pippa was known for being a big Asmongold fan before this drama occurred. Even Jelly herself unfollowed Asmongold, which makes no sense since he defended her. Alright, that's everything so far on the FaZe drama. Now I can finally give my opinions on this story. Personally, I think this entire drama is retarded. Every action FaZe Connect did zapped every ounce of respect from the community they've built. I honestly don't see an issue with Jelly's opinion about not wanting politics in Minecraft. To me, this is such a basic generic opinion. I think it's reasonable to not want politics in a game that isn't known for politics, because up until this point, Minecraft was just a simple block game where you build shit and go on adventures. Not a single person played this game to learn about politics, so I understand where Jelly's coming from. I know some people are gonna say that the DLC is optional and you can just simply ignore it, which is valid, but I feel like Jelly's point is also valid. That's what I'm trying to say. Again, I think Jelly's opinion is fair. Next I want to talk about the company. I didn't expect FaZe Connect to publicly shame and humiliate Jelly in 420k resolution. Before this, I used to have a lot of respect for FaZe Connect because they allowed their talents to freely express themselves however they see fit. Seeing this was lame as shitballs. What's even more lame is that this company that was once known for freedom of expression is now catering to pussy-ass crybabies that get easily offended. They basically killed their selling point that made them so unique. I also find it disappointing that FaZe Connect stayed silent on Clara's endorsement on violence, but punished Jelly for giving a reasonable opinion. Not only is playing favorites a terrible look for any company, but this shows FaZe Connect also endorses violence and hatred, which is why people are understandably upset. Now I get that not everyone likes Charlie Kirk, but if you're gonna punish Jelly for having a political opinion, then it's only fair to punish Clara too. Like, there needs to be consistency with the rules. Whoever wrote this dog shit, I can't help but feel like they were overdosing on drugs. This was honestly so bad that even Asmongold thought this was retarded, which may or may not have led to Clara's graduation. Even Legal Mindset, a notable lawyer slash content creator, also called this a bad move on the company's part. No matter how you look at this, FaZe Connect fucked up big time. I really hope this is the last time I talk shit about FaZe Connect, because I had a lot of respect for them before all this happened. They paid the booth and table fees for all the vendors at Off-Kai Expo, and they nurtured so many amazing talents. Some of them I've been watching for years, and I even had the honor of chatting with some of them. One of my best performing videos was my first FaZe Connect Smasher Pass. It was very well received, and it helped grow my channel at the start of my YouTubing journey. I'm thankful for the good vibes and memories that came from FaZe Connect, but after seeing this dog shit, I'm a firm believer that they need to be called out, because this shit is genuinely retarded to look at. Hopefully FaZe Connect will reflect on their actions. Apparently Sakura did apologize to Jelly privately, but the fact that this statement is still up as of writing this still has me believe that he cares more about pleasing crybabies than owning his mistake. I think the least he can do is delete this post. But what do y'all think about this situation? Let me know down in the comments. Alright, that's the video. Don't forget to like and sub to the channel. But most importantly, don't forget to love yourself. Alright, see ya.